Good evening. 716 off the mic here with you. Going to be live from Tampa, Florida this evening. Picked up the new vertical sim scenery. I say new. I don't know how new it is, but I just picked it up. It's new to me today. So anyway, it's fairly nice. I won't say it's the best scenery I've ever seen, but I do like it. Can't find a whole lot in ways of the inside of the terminal, but on the outside of the airport, looks very nice. We are currently standing inside the tower, Tampa, looking out. We're flying an American Airlines this evening. We're going to be flying the Mad Dog, the MD-82 by Leonardo. I can see downtown Tampa across the way there through the windows. Got vertical sims, new scenery. We've got FSLTL live traffic. Got a Southwest pushing back there at the gates. And got an Alaska taxiing out there as well. I believe, looking at this, you may be looking at airside E or airside C. I'll have to double check which one that is there, but that's either E or C. Looking out here, Southwest. I'm not sure what gates technically. I see a Spirit Airlines just over the way there, as well as a United, and we are currently parked at airside F, which is going to be right over through that way. I also see a Frontier, but we're at American Airlines over there. Pop up out here, just take a quick scenery view. Got the parking garage here in the center. You got trains going to each of the different airside terminals. That's pretty cool. You got the water coolers or air handler coolers here. Got the train coming inside the building. Parking garage is modeled. This is kind of what the front of the scenery looks like here. Haven't actually flown into Tampa in the real life. I've flown into Orlando several times. Been to Tampa, just never flown into Tampa. But multiple trains going out from the center of the airport here underneath the parking garage area. Going to each of the four major terminals there. So yeah, we'll take a look over here. You got Frontier. Got a Spirit over here in the distance. Let's just go down this way. Definitely can see the train system running there, as well as the interstates coming in. We got a Spirit here. A couple of Uniteds down here on the end. The gates and jetways look really nice. Good markings on the ground. Looks like United Boeing there pushing back. And then over this way, airside F is actually, double check this today before we started. Airside F is the terminal for American Airlines. So we got a couple more Americans sitting in here at the gates. Let's see, what do we got here? This looks to be probably an Airbus, actually. Yep. And another short Airbus there. Here we are, MD-82, old school livery, gate 85. We're going to be in tail number 9401 Whiskey, November 9401 Whiskey. And here to our left, a Boeing 737 as well. And looking down the way, I see a Delta, and there's the Frontier. You can clearly see the top of the tower over there. And we'll take a look here inside real quick just to see what we see. Again, not as much detail as I've seen in some of the other airport sceneries that I picked up, but you do got some seating. Not a lot in here. Isolation for COVID, no doubt. And the train's coming into this area. And there comes a train that just made its way in. Don't know. We'll see if we can get inside the train and see if anything's there. I don't. Negative. So we're not getting anything modeled inside the trains. But you can see the train coming out here. We can kind of follow it down. There comes another train coming in. Going back to the heart of the terminals over here, or to the main entrance of the airport. So anyway, that's the new scenery as I see it. All right, let's somehow or another up here to have chat disabled, so I'm not sure how that happened, or even if I can fix that during this live stream. So that said, forgive me, but we're going to press forward with it anyway, and leave some comments afterwards. Like, subscribe. Hopefully we'll get something in here that's pretty good for you. We do got the time rolled back just a little bit. I'm offset. Let's go to live time real quick. Apply the offset here. So here we are, real time. We're rocking real weather, but we're going to roll the time back just a little bit so that we can get a departure out of here, and then we'll probably do a nighttime arrival into Charlotte, no doubt. Let's double check here. Let's reload SimBrief here. So we got our flight plan already set. So there we go. We're going to plan to depart out of here at 0:40 UTC time. That's at about 35 minutes from now, 33 minutes or so. Hopefully we will be on time. But we are going to apply the time offset here, get us back to a little bit of daylight hours. And we will hopefully get things going here. So let's ready the aircraft here. We've done nothing so far. Actually, before we do that, let's take a look at ForeFlight. So here we are sitting at the terminal. You can see our blue dot here. We're going to plan to depart 19 right. I don't think we got any VATSIM ATC currently on, but we will double check that. Yeah, correct. As of right now, we do not have any ATC on. Our route this afternoon out of Tampa will be on the Baypo 1 departure Chemjo transition, then to direct Twins, and then we'll be coming into Charlotte on the Baker 2 arrival. That's the Ponzi transition, and we're going to plan for ILS 36 center. Winds were pretty calm earlier in Charlotte, so hopefully that'll stay the same. Let's do a quick check of the weather here in Tampa. 7:53 p.m. Eastern. I'm currently sitting in Ohio, so we're real time, but we rode the time back 2 hours here. 240 at 8. Temperature's 23, dew point's 19, altimeter 3002. So that's kind of what the weather's looking like here right now. And let's get this off. Oh, let's do one other thing here. Let's go take a look at our planned flight here. So this is our flight plan this evening. We're departing out of here February 28th. It's actually going to be March 1st by the time we take off the ground here, at least in terms of UTC real time. 0040 is our planned departure. We're going to fly out, cruise at an altitude of 310, so 31,000 feet. Our zero fuel weight for this evening, 109.9. And our takeoff weight's going to be 129.1. And let's see, what else can we do here? We're going to look at block fuel. It's going to be 20,047 pounds. We're going to plan to burn 9,238. Let's see, our block fuel takeoff weight. So here, our fin res is going to be, we're going to be looking at about 8.3 on our fin res and alternates, and that's what our fuel's looking like. Let's see, passengers this evening 134. Going to be landing weight of 119.9, zero fuel weight 109.9, and we already talked about our fuel. So yeah, that's the flight plan. Let's go back here to ForeFlight. Let's take this off of here and let's jump in the plane. Let's get GSX Pro here locked and loaded as well. Let's go ahead and request some additional services. We'll request a GPU here to the gate, and we will also go ahead and operate the jetways. So that's going to come along in here. And let's jump back in the cockpit. All right, so we got that. Let's crank up the fly pad here. Mad Dog's coming to life. Let's go ahead and pick our SimBrief OFP. And there we are, Tampa to Charlotte. Same thing, I was actually showing it on my real iPad a while ago. So block fuel 20.0, 20,047 pounds. We got our fin res here, our extra fuel 8.3. Alright, so that's looking pretty good there. Let's go ahead and take a look at aircraft services. GPU's connected. GSX Pro did a good job with that. So I'll tell you what we want to do then is let's go ahead and Well, let's don't do that. Let's go ahead and get things fired up and let's get this plane doing a few things here. So let's verify what everything's looking like here. Cross feed valves are on the off position. Things looking good here. Flaps are all up and everything is set good here. And autopilot panel, flight directors all off. Back to the upper panel here. Oh, this is looking good. We have external power available. Looking good here. All right, here we go. All right, verify that our parking brake is actually set. All right, I think we're good here. All right, here we go. External power. Oh, we should have actually rode the battery on. So we got a battery on. External power is also on. And let's see. We'll go ahead and arm our emergency lights. And let's do a test of the emergency power here. Emergency power in use. That is actually working. And let's go right up here. Yeah, let's do a stall warning test. Max speed warning test. I'm going to go ahead and turn our logo light on because we can. Do a windshield test.
Headwind, here, headwind, here, headwind,
And our glide slope test here.
tailwind, here, tailwind, here, tailwind, here.
Let's go ahead and do a PA test.
PA and emergency light test.
PA and emergency light test is good. And let's do our cockpit voice recorder test here. We'll hold this button in. We're watching for the light to come up. There we go. We got good light. And external power. That's looking good as well. Alright. Let's go down here below. Let's roll over here and let's do a menu. Let's get some ACAR action going on here. Let's do some pre-flight. We'll do an init data request. Let's go ahead and request that. We should be looking at flight American 716 is our flight number. There we are. Out of Tampa over to Charlotte. En route time 1 hour 20 minutes. Estimated departure 0040. That's what I was mentioning earlier. So that's looking good. That's our init request. And let's go ahead and request our flight plan. And let's pull up weights and balances here. And let's also look at importing our sim brief into here because this makes things pretty easy. And we'll go to the raw format just because, well, I don't like it. Alright, so our trip fuel was going to be 92.38, so let's go ahead and plug that in, 92.38. We'll get that going. Our taxi fuel here was going to be 800 pounds, so we'll set that. And what do we got? Our block fuel, 20,047, so 20047, and we'll put that in, and we'll send this off. Yeah, that's out. And let's go ahead and return here. And return here, and we'll go some receive messages. There's our crew message. Weight and balance preliminary here. American 716 November 9401 whiskey. That's what we're also rocking. Zero fuel weight 109.9 and zero fuel weight CG at 10.4. Takeoff weight 129.1 and takeoff CG is 14.7. Let's go ahead and hit print there, and we'll go back here. Let's take a look at our flight plan. Flight plan again. American 716. Tampa to Charlotte, MD-82, takeoff weight, balance. Okay, that's page 1. Let's go ahead and look over here at page 2. We got 109.9, reserves at 8.3. Outside air temperature there, top of climb will be minus 40. We're leading 9.2 for the trip. And we got alternates as today is going into Atlanta. Taxi fuel 800 pounds, FinRes. So there's our 7 point, there's our 8 point something there. I believe that is. Quick math. And 3. Here's looking like our route. Camjo Twins Ponzi. And here we go. Our route in ATS route is Bay Point 1 Camjo Transition Direct Twins Direct Ponzi, and we'll be coming in on the Banker 2 arrival. So let's go ahead and hit the print button there. And that's our flight plan and crew is set. Let's jump on over here. Let's verify any last minute things here before we get started. So I believe we will jump on in here and we'll do a pause in it, and we'll take our last, actually let's do this. Let's go KTPA. This is our origin airport, so airport reference right here. take our last known position, or we'll just take our GPS position. We'll go ahead and put that right here, and then we'll go to the route, and we'll go KTPA, and we're going into Charlotte. We'll do a company route, KCLT. This just makes things a little bit easier for importing the route. Less typing in here. So here's our direct Camjo direct twins, and there's direct Ponzi as well. All right, so let's go ahead and activate and execute. And then now we're looking at our legs, and those are going to be pretty slim, but let's go ahead and add in the good stuff here. So we're going to plan to depart 19 right, and we are taking out of here on the Baypo 1, and that's the Camjo transition. So let's go ahead and execute that as well. Well, now if we take a look at legs, so here we are off runway heading 186 to 540 feet, then a heading 203 for vectors to Finke, and then there's Baypo. And we will scroll on down. Here's your Ponzi. All right, so now what we need is an actual arrival into Charlotte. So let's go here to our index and arrival for Charlotte. And we're going to plan to be landing north tonight on 36 Center. Solomon transition. And if I'm not mistaken, we were going in on the Banker 2. And that was the Ponzi transition. So we'll execute that. Now we'll take a look at our legs here. We're looking for any discos. It's looking good so far. There's Banker. Here we go. This will be probably the bottom of our star. So 210 at 9,000, and then vectors, and Solomon is the first waypoint on our ILS there. So we'll be radar vectors after balance. And then here we go all the way down to runway 36 Center. So that part's looking good. Route is complete. And now we can go to perf in it. And before we get started on too much here, let's close this real quick. And let's go to Sim Toolkit Pro, or I'm sorry, GSX Pro, and let's go ahead and request boarding.
Boarding requested.
Boarding is requested. And we'll fly with career mode. We're going to crank up next here, and we will play a custom safety briefing. No, we do not want to, because we already have all of our crew on, so nobody here. So we'll go ahead and begin boarding our passengers.
Passengers boarding starting.
All right, and we'll start here. So there's Sim Toolkit Pro is rolling. I'm sorry, not Sim Toolkit Pro, but Pack X. Pack X is rolling here for us. So jump outside the aircraft here real quick, and here goes GSX Pro doing GSX Pro things, getting our luggage and everything loaded on board. Jetway is connected, and we should be boarding passengers. So let's go back in the cockpit. Let's continue through our flows and get things going here. Let's go ahead and uncage the attitude here, and let's do our fire leak test as well. So A, B, we'll silence the bell. And let's verify all of our warnings are lit up as should be. This looks good as well. And we're good here, so we can undo A, undo B. All right, fire test looks good. All right, back down to the FMS. And let's get our sim brief profile up over here where we can see this side by side. Record 716.82, so KTPA is 26. We're going into Charlotte at 748 feet elevation, cruise altitude 310. So let's go ahead and set 310 right here in our cruise. And let's go ahead and look at the weather. Our top of climb winds is 282 at 59, so 282 at 59. And our ISA deviation here is going to be +5. Go ahead and set here. Top of climb temperatures is -40, and we're showing here -42. So let's go ahead and put in a -40 here. Make that minor adjustment. There we go. And our block fuel today.
Gentlemen, welcome aboard. This is your flight attendant speaking. At this time, please be sure to make sure all large carry-on items are in the overhead bins and your small items are in
20.1.
front of you. If you have any trouble or need any assistance, please don't hesitate to let a flight attendant know, and we would be happy to help
So
you.
we'll just do
After you put your
20.0.
carry-on items in the overhead bin and it is full, make sure you close it as a courtesy to other passengers.
And we'll do
Also,
this
be sure that the aisle is clear
automatic.
and sit down so that way other passengers can get by you. If you are seated in an emergency exit row, please review the
Zero
exit
fuel weight is
responsibilities
109.9.
and the safety card provided for you. Please
Please
make sure that you are able and willing to perform these actions. If you're not, please let a flight attendant know so that way you can be reseated. Feel free to use your cell phones during the rest of the boarding process, but we do ask that laptops, tablets, and any other larger electronic
8.3 on the
devices are
reserves.
stored once we depart from the gate. Thank you, and welcome aboard.
We'll set that in here. Alright, and let's do a couple other little checks here real quick. Let's see what our zero fuel weight here, 109.7. Should be 109.9, so we can and that might actually be working on, we need to request our fueling as well. Yeah, passengers are boarding. So we'll double check that momentarily. Alright, so we're set here. Take off. We need to do some performance calculations. So let's go ahead and do that as well. Alright, we are at KTPA. And we are departing on runway 19 right.
Ready to go when you are.
And what did we say our winds were? Let's go take a look at the current weather. 240 at 8. And current temperature is 23. And 3002 on the altimeter. 3002. Set there. Alright, we're good there. Pack speed on and takeoff weight. Let's do a quick check over here. It's going to be 129.1. 29.1. 29.1. We'll enter that, calculate this out. Alright, so flaps of 6, flex of 50, 137, 52, 51, I'm sorry, 42, 51 is our V2. So let's go ahead and set flap 6. So we'll do that by rolling right over here. And well, this is dial a flap. So flap 6 is there. Flap 6 is indicated here. And we're still probably waiting on everything to get loaded, so let's just make sure. Not fully loaded quite yet, so we will wait here. Make sure our final checks and balances here. Balance out. I shouldn't have messed with that earlier until we got all the way. And fuel truck should be on the way. Refueling service is requested, so we haven't begun our fueling just yet. So hopefully the fuel truck will get here momentarily. Baggage is still loading. Just a minute to let it work its way out. I will see if I can somehow or another enable chat, but I don't know that I can after it's already started. I don't know how chat got disconnected here, so may not be able to enable chat once it's already started in the live stream. So we got auto start, DVR 360 closed captions. Yep. Looks like I can't enable chat now, so I will look into what happened there. I apologize for that. But in the meantime, hopefully you can still enjoy watching this, and it'll be added as a video on the channel as well. Alright, so back down here to the FMC, we were calculating, sorry. Let's see how we are on passengers here. Our passengers are fully loaded, so all we're really lacking now is the fuel. But we're not yet fueled. What are we waiting on out here? We still haven't got a fuel truck to show up yet. Oh, no, is that a fuel truck coming, or is that catering over that way? That looks like a catering truck. Fuel truck must be busy filling up other planes here in Tampa. Jump back inside for a moment. Let's double check GSX Pro one more time. Refueling service has been requested. It may be that they're going to just have to finish the baggage before that it's going to let me do that. So, in the meantime, let's go back to our performance here. We'd already set our flaps to 60. Let's go ahead and set our flex temperature to 50. Or if we set our flaps to 6, let's go flex. And we'll roll this knob here. And we're watching this number over to the right here. Gonna roll that up to 50. Alright, there's 50. And we'll go ahead and select the ART off of auto and into off. That's auto. What is ART? Auto something throttle. Apologies, I can't remember what that stands for, but when you're in flex mode, I believe the proper procedure is to pull this lever down and turn this off, and then once you're up in the climb mode, you close this back and it goes back to auto. Actually, it even tells you that right here. ART switch must be off when takeoff flex is selected. We are in takeoff flex of 50, so we have now turned ART off. So that part's correct. All right, 137 and 142. 137. VR is 142. And V2 was 151. 151. Set there. Alright, let's get our flight directors on. Flight director 1 and flight director 2 is also on. And we'll go ahead and turn our position lights on. And let's see here. We can start taking a look at our departure plate, I think. So let's pull up Avigraph. Let's look at the departure here while things finish loading. All right, we're planning on 19 right, so we're going to climb on a heading of 187 to 540 feet, then on a heading of 203, or as assigned by ATC with a top altitude of 6,000. So here would be our 19 right that will be coming out this way. So here's our climb up to 50 feet, and then a right turn to 203, and then we'll take radar vectors around. So we'll vector ourselves if ATC doesn't come online. So we're looking at a top altitude of 6,000. So let's go ahead and set the autopilot there for that. We'll roll this up to 6,000. And there's 6,000. We'll pull it to arm it and engage it. So that will arm that. There's our flex of 50. And we should be able to go to legs here. There's 540 feet. All right, refueling truck is on its way. Thank you.
Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
All right, we got you there. All right, and there was a message, so let's go back down into here and let's get a little message received. Haven't got anything yet there, so I guess we should be still waiting till fuel to get on board here. Fuel truck is still arriving, or on the way. We haven't got it yet. Hopefully he'll show up here momentarily and we'll be fueled. I like GSX Pro. Sometimes it's a little finicky. It doesn't always operate exactly the same every time. So. Alright, init ref, take off here. 4 EPR flex 1.84. You'll see that up here, 1.84, and this orange line represents the 1.84, so that's our thrust limits on our departure here with the flex. And message received. Here's our load sheet. All right, so let's go over here to let you guys see the load sheet here. ACARS is now come in with our load sheet. So here we are, 0 fuel weight of 109,863. So let's put it right here. All right, and we are max takeoff weight here is there, and page 2. Passenger count 134, and we'll acknowledge that. Send that back to dispatch, and we can return here and go to menu. And let's go ahead and look at our climb here. So we're going to be climbing economy speed, 298 knots. Below 10,000 will be 250 knots. If we had any special speed restrictions, and let's verify that. Did we have any special speed restrictions in Navigraph when we looked at our departure plate? Let's look real quick. I'm not seeing any noted speed restrictions on here, so we should be good at our 250 knots, so that's going to be fine. Our cruise, decibel 7.5, let's go ahead and bump that up just a little bit because that's going to be a little slow. We're going to go ahead and go to decibel 7.8 for the cruise, so we'll go ahead and set that and execute. And then in our descent, we'll also do decibel 7.8, and we'll let's do a 290 here on the descent as well when the transition. Let's see if it'll take that like that. Nope, we're going to have to do it the other way. So it's going to need to be decibel 7.8 / 290. We'll take that, and then 240. Let's execute here.
Fuel truck is in
240
position.
/ 10,000.
Please don't
Set
load
that.
aircraft until the fuel truck. Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
All right. Let's verify over here. All right, now we're getting fueled up. We'll step out here, take a look. Yep, fuel truck is here. So once the fuel's complete, we'll be ready to get things rolling here. All right. And legs set here. And we'll go init ref over here. That's looking good. All right. Galley power can go ahead and come on. And as soon as fueling's done here, we'll go ahead and start our APU and get things ready to go.
Hi folks, Johnny Boy here. It's a privilege.
Fuel's coming online here, set 8,000. And what was our block fuel today?
I guarantee you won't regret.
It's going to be 20,000, was it? 20,047 is our block fuel. Got a little bit of fuel still to go here. Yeah, we're definitely going to be a nighttime landing coming into Charlotte, but we're offset by 2 hours here in the sim, so we're going to get a little bit of a afternoon or evening sunset departure out of here. Sun's definitely starting to go down and set. Real time, it's already dark, but I'm going to do it this way tonight. And we are about 5 minutes from pushback time, so hopefully fuel will get in here momentarily and we can get ourselves out of here. Normally fuel truck comes a lot sooner, but whatever. I don't know if I did something out of order or not, but we'll be all right. That's why we're waiting. Let's verify with VATSIM here that we don't have anything. We do have Atlanta Center on right now, so that's good. We'll pick up some ATC as we're coming into Charlotte then. And did I just hear a menu here? Let's go to the A cars here, just to verify if we got any received messages in new. No, I believe we already have the load sheet, which we've already acknowledged. Fuel's still coming on board. Got about 13.3 on 13.4. We're on our way up to 20,000. So we got a few more. We got about another 6,500 pounds of fuel to take. So while we're waiting here, let's go ahead. We're just going to set a squawk of 2200. We don't have a squawk code right now to actually receive, but maybe we'll pick up ATC in a little bit. We'll go ahead and set that to TARA. And we can go ahead and also adjust a few panel lights here just to be kind of ahead of the game a little bit. It's going to get dark on us. Go ahead and turn these panels up to here. And I'm not going to need a whole lot of lighting there. We'll come back to that here shortly if we need it. And let's go ahead and adjust these lights up as well. And we'll go to the upper portion here. We'll get some panel lights on up top. And maybe a little floodlight. All right, we got 16.4 on board the fuel, so we're getting close. Another 4,000, less than 4,000 pounds now. We'll be out of here. And we are 3002 currently, so let's go ahead and set that altimeter, 3002. 3002 set once, 3002 set twice. And let's verify on the right side here, on the first officer side. 3002 is set here. Speed bugs set. Fuel is just about to get finished up here. 18,000 on board right now, on our way to 20. Really hope you like the DC or the MD-82, the bad dog. Possibly when people know it as the DC-9. I don't know that that's officially what this is, but beautiful airplane. Flying out of Tampa this evening, on our way up to Charlotte with the new vertical sim scenery and FSLTL live traffic and VATSIM. All right, we're almost there. There's 19.9. All right, I believe fueling is complete, so that's looking good. All right, let's go up top real quick, and let's go ahead and get our APU master switch to on and APU start. And we should start to see this movement here. There we go. Clear that out here. As soon as that APU is available, we'll get on the APU bus. We'll get the generator the GPU disconnected, and we'll start getting our stuff ready for pushback here. Alright, there's the APU ready, so APU left and APU right for on the bus. We'll go ahead and get our external power disconnected here, and we will request the GPU to be removed. Additional services, dismiss the GPU. We should see that disappear here shortly. We'll look outside the plane here. Hopefully we'll see somebody coming to get the GPU momentarily for us. Oh, you know what I bet it is. Let's go ahead and... Yep, there we go. Get our beacon light on. Parking brake is rectified. Alright, park brake is set. GPU is probably about to be disconnected. Yep. Alright, we'll get off of here. And let's go ahead and request for pushback.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen,
There
and
goes
welcome
the gate.
aboard Flight 716, which serves to Charlotte. Our flight time will be roughly 1 hour and 19 minutes. Now that the cabin door is closed, please
Hello,
make sure that
Captain.
all devices
We
are
are
in
ready for
airplane mode and
pushback.
your large devices are now shut down and stowed. Please fasten your seatbelt and make sure that all tray tables and seat backs are in a full upright and locked position for departure. Cabin crew, secure doors for departure.
We should be
Departure
pushing.
checks completed.
We want to go nose to the left. Comes our American Airlines tug getting ready to hook up and push us back.
Locking gear.
We're going to go nose left here.
Release parking brakes.
Parking brakes are released.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
All right, let's take a look up top. We have our APU bleed air on. And this is supply off, and we should be ready to go. Open up both of these doors. We'll go with both tonight. Actually, we'll go system B, and we'll go ahead and start right side.
Gentlemen, please direct your attention to the screen for an important safety demonstration. Thank you for flying with us.
All right, we have rotation there. It goes into spinning.
Welcome to your American Airlines flight. On its way to one of our many destinations across the globe.
See the
Made
engine
possible
turning
by
here.
our dedicated team members, who all do it for one reason.
All right, there's 22. Fuel's coming in on the right side.
That's why your safety is so important to us. So let's go over some in-flight instructions so that we can get you safely
I'm also
on your
running
way.
the FT-SIM sound pack with the loud enhancements. Just because this thing is inherently quiet, even though it's quiet in the real world, so I understand with the engines being at the back, I like to hear the sound, so I went with the louder sound pack. It seems to really be, I like it.
Now, make sure your seat is upright.
Alright, we got a good start on number 2, so we'll go ahead and close off the starter. And we'll start left side.
Larger carry-on luggage goes in the overhead bin. If you have a handheld handheld device.
All right, here we go. We
please
got
switch
rotation
into
on the
airplane
N2.
mode now. If your electronic device falls into your seat, please do not adjust your seat and contact a
And
crew
there
member
comes
for
10.
assistance. U.S. law prohibits smoking, including e-cigarettes, at any time. Tampering
parking
with,
brake.
disabling, or destroying
Let's
smoke
set the parking brake.
detectors in the
Parking
lavatories
brake
may
set.
result in a fine.
Waiting your
U.S. law
confirmation for
requires
a
all
good
All right,
engine
fuel
start.
coming in on the left side.
Signs and crew member instructions. Now
And let's see if we
review
get
the
light
safety
off
card in
here.
your seat pocket,
And we
which
do have
explains
light
the
off.
safety features of this airplane,
We're watching our
including
EGT
the
here.
location
Make sure
and
we don't get all the way over here into the red.
operation of flotation devices. This aircraft is designed
And
with
one's
the
coming
safety
up.
lighting on or near the floor. In the unlikely event of an evacuation,
We
all
got
the
oil
areas
pressure,
behind
and there we
follow
just
the
went
lights
over onto the
quickly and
gens.
safely to the nearest exit.
All right,
A sign
and we
will
got a
indicate
good start
the
here. Let's go
exit
ahead
exit.
and close this
All
off,
exits
and
on
we'll
this
go.
airplane are clearly marked.
We should already
Take a
have our
moment
fuel
to
pump
locate the
zone.
nearest one. Keep in mind, it may be behind you.
And we'll go
All
ahead and
door
get our
exits have
anti-ice for the
evacuation
windshield
signs
on.
to
We'll
use
get our
in the
pitot heat
unlikely
on,
event of an
and our
emergency.
seatbelt signs
In a
can be
water
on as well.
evacuation, the exit door
And we'll go
slides
ahead and
in front
deny
and
access
back
into the
of the
cabin.
may be detached and used for
And we
flotation.
need to let
You'll find
GSX
the
Pro
exact
know that we have a
location
good
on your
engine
seat.
start.
On picture ground.
When
We
directed
have a
to
good
exit,
engine
jump
start.
onto the
You can
slide and
disconnect.
move away from the airplane. If the cabin loses pressure, oxygen masks will drop automatically. While remaining seated with your seatbelt fastened, hold down on the mask or the red
Right, we need
streamer to start the
22.8.
flow of oxygen. Place the mask over your nose and mouth, and put the elastic band over your head. Then pull the straps
22.8
to
right
tighten
here, we'll
and
set
breathe
active.
normally. Remember to always put your own mask on first before helping others. Know that oxygen
All right,
is flowing.
we need to set our
even
flaps,
though the mask
so
doesn't inflate.
we already
Light
did our
vests are
dial
located
flap
under,
in here
next
to
or
flap
between
6, so
your
we'll
seat.
put
For help locating them,
there's our
press
slats,
the button
and
here to remove
there's
the vest.
flap
Hold the
6,
tab or
and we will
handle to
watch
break
for
the
flap
seal.
indication
If you
here.
remove the
Flap
elastic
6
harness,
indicated. There we go.
remove the
Flaps are
harness
set
before
takeoff.
removing the pouch.
And then now we
Remove the
can
vest
arm
from
our
the package
takeoff.
like this. Put the
And we
vest
need
over
to
your head.
arm our auto
Roll the strap
spoilers,
around
which
your
will be
waist. Attach the buckle
here.
and pull tight. Once outside,
Tow
Auto
truck
spoilers are
disconnected.
armed.
your vest.
Bypass
Throw
pin
into the red
removed.
tube. In the water, a light on your vest will automatically
Left is clear.
if necessary.
Right is clear.
An infant life vest will be distributed by a crew member. The safety card shows how to use it. It's our honor to care for you on your journey. If you have any questions, please refer to the safety card or feel free to ask any of the cabin crew
Let's
as
get our
we do
taxi
their
lights
final
on.
cabin check. And as always, let us know if there's anything we can do to make your journey more enjoyable.
We should have nose roll lights on. Yep, we do. And we're ready for our taxi.
American Airlines. You are why we fly.
All right, here we go. Parking brake released. Yep. All right, he's showing us the pin. All right. Here we go. All right, let's say goodbye to Tampa here as we get ready to roll on out here to the taxiways. And Tampa traffic, American 716 to be taxi runway 19 right via Victor Whiskey. Tampa traffic.
We're prepared for takeoff.
What do we got here? APU gen off. All right, we do need our. Need to get a stop here because we need to get a few things set here. So APU, our axe can come to auto. APU air can go to the off position, and we'll get the APU gens off here, and the APU master can also go to the off position. And ART NOP is expected for now. We'll get that pushed in on takeoff. All right, we're ready to continue our taxi here. It's a lot to remember in this airplane. Probably be a great plane to run a checklist with. we're on Victor right now. We'll take Victor down to Victor 6, and then we'll take Whiskey the rest of the way. Passing the Frontier over there in the Delta. Sure what we got here. Is that a Prime Air? Looks like the ground here. Got some cargo ops over here. Assuming that's probably a Boeing. I'm not sure what Prime Air is flying. My immediate thought would be it's a Boeing, but not sure. Alright, let's slow her down here just a little bit. We're going to make a left here on Victor 6, and then a right on to Whiskey. Might have taken Victor all the way down, to be honest. But we're over here on Whiskey now, so we're going to make it work. Take all the runway, especially since we're running flex tonight. Flex is set 56,000 feet set, takeoff and Tampa traffic. American 716 lining up, runway 19 right, Tampa.
Approaching runway 19
so let's
right.
go here with landing lights to the
Runway 19
and
right.
we need our strobe lights on.
10,900 feet remaining.
Let's pull them up. Auto throttle is engaged. All right, here we go.
Takeoff thrust is set.
And Tampa traffic, American Airlines 716 departing runway 19 right, Tampa. Not sure why that's going off.
80 knots, project.
Here we go. Back pressure. Here we go. Alright, price to rate gear's coming up.
Gear up, lights out.
Nav engaged. Autopilot's engaged. And VNav engaged. Nav track. Alright, we need a heading. Alright, heading select. Right turn 360. Flaps up.
Lap 0.
.360 set.
Tempe traffic Twin Cessna 98 Delta Mike taxi to the runway 18 via Alpha. Tempe.
That's where we just took off out of. Slats retracted. Climb thrust.
Slats retract. Climb thrust is set.
Climb thrust set. ART. Auto. Let's do. Just hold this heading at 360 for now. Lights are out. And we'll keep these lights on until we hit 10,000. Alright, and let's go ahead and climb 14,000. And let's go ahead and make a right heading turn here to EK area. And then we will go ahead and do direct EK. And we will execute here. And set, and let's go into nav mode.
Tempe traffic possibly
Nav mode
50
engaged.
runway 18 via Alpha.
140, autopilot pulled, and that is armed. 140, climbing VNav. EPIR limits. Alright, looking good here. We'll disengage the auto spoilers. We are departing Tampa. This is our path out of here so far. You see our climb out and our right turn on the 360 heading. Heading straight north, and we are now direct EK, which is going to be up here. Beauty climbing up through 8,000 now. TPA approach looks like 18,150. maybe came online. All right, we'll get 10,000. We'll go ahead and get our lights off over here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now passed 10,000 feet. You may turn on larger portable electronic devices. This is also a reminder to please keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the duration of the flight and do not form a line near the lavatory.
Tampa approach. American 716 is through 10,200, heading 007, climbing out direct E-cake on the VAPO 1 departure.
American 716 Tampa approach, same position.
We are just a little bit north of Tampa International Airport. We are direct E-cake on the VAPO 1 departure.
American 716, you can just continue your climb out. Jax is offline. You can monitor Unicom.
Hey, firm. Nobody was online when we took off, and then I saw you pop in there. But thanks for your help. American 716, we'll see you.
Absolutely. Have a great flight.
So we're climbing out a little over 2,000 feet per minute right now. All right, let's go ahead and bring it up to 310. 310 set and pulled. So now we're showing 310 here on our autopilot. Nav track, VNAV climb. All right, we're through 14,000 now. So we make our way up to 18. We'll go to standard pressure 2992. Things a little bit of once over here in the cockpit. Very kind. We're direct E-cake right now. Wilson Twins climbing out. Economy speed 297. Sit right at it. And when we hit our cruise, we'll bump up the speed to decibel 780. And then we'll do our descent also at 780, 290 knots down. And we can then, in a little while, once we hit cruise, we'll get our forecasted winds plugged in. And yeah, that's kind of what things are looking like here. So far, so good. VAPO 1 departure, Camzo transition. We're direct E-cake right now. And then from E-cake, we'll pick up, pull this up here, see if I can be able to see things. There we go. So we're almost to E-cake. We'll make a little bit of a northwest jog here up toward Willen, and then right turn at Willen up to Spring. And then there's Camjo, and that's the final waypoint on our departure, on the VAPO 1 departure. And then we will be direct Twins, and then from Twins we'll be direct Ponzi, and Ponzi is the transition of our arrival into Charlotte, and we will be coming into Charlotte on the Banker 2. All right, there's transition altitude. So let's go ahead and, or we're coming right up on transition altitude here. So let's go ahead and set 2992. 2992 set once and 2992 set twice, and let's verify it on the first officer side. And 2992 is set. Just a shot out the front window here. Just gotta love Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's just pretty. Alright, we're coming through flight level soon to be 200 on our way up to our cruise altitude of 310 tonight. We can go ahead and start the seatbelt signs off. Let everybody get up and make their way around the cabin. And from the flight deck, ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We are currently in our climb out of Tampa on our way up to Charlotte this afternoon. We expected pretty smooth air, smooth flight. I've got the seatbelt sign turned off. Feel free to move around the cabin. If you would, grab one of our lovely flight attendants and have them fix you a drink back there on courtesy of American Airlines and your pilot this evening. And we will get back with you here when we reach our cruise. Thanks for always, or as always, thanks for flying American. From the flight deck, ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We are currently in our climb out of Tampa on our way up to Charlotte this afternoon. We expected pretty smooth air, smooth flight. I've got the seatbelt sign turned off. Feel free to move around the cabin. If you would, grab one of our lovely flight attendants and have them fix you a drink back there on courtesy of American Airlines and your pilot this evening. And we will get back with you here when we reach our cruise. Thanks for always, or as always, thanks for flying American. Alright, let's get our heading bug kind of lined up here. Excuse me. We're coming up through 236, pushing 237 now, climbing 310. Let's take a look at SIM Toolkit Pro just a moment and see what we got here. So let's okay, there you can see us coming in here. Let's get our VATSIM map up here for just SimAware, and hopefully a little bit of refreshing here. There we are. Just out of reach of the approach here for Tampa that came online after we departed. You can see our climb out here. Right turn. So it looks like as we come up into Georgia here, before we get to Atlanta area and our way over to Charlotte, we'll pick up Atlanta Center, and we currently have Atlanta ATIS online. So Bitter will give us some ATC going in there, so that'll help us out this evening. We'll take a look at the winds aloft. So currently we're departing Tampa here, so we should have a wind coming from our west side, blowing us to the east, which you would see based on what I'm flying here. So we got a little bit of a crab here. You can see our track this way, but we're actually pointed just a little bit off to the to the west of that. Or actually, you can't see that because I'm not sharing that screen, but that's winds there as we come up into Charlotte. Winds are a little bit calmer, looks like. So Let's look at our ATIS in Charlotte right now. Let's refresh here. And the arrival. So currently in Charlotte, winds are calm, 10-mile visibility, clear skies, temperature's 2.1, altimeter or dew point 0.03, altimeter 2987. Approaches in use or simultaneous approaches. Expect visual approach 36 right, 36 center, and 36 left. All right, so we are going to be landing north unless something changes drastically. At least that's real world. All right, we'll get that off the screen. Let you get back here in the cockpit. Let's look out the window here and see what we got. All right, so there's 283, climbing 310, so we're just about to reach our top of climb here. Top of climbing about 17 miles. About 441 knots over the ground, true airspeed 453. Passing 300 now, 301. There's our warning. So we're coming up on 310 here soon. And what we will take a look at over here is let's get some wind information. We can get this plugged in for our cruise or for our descent. Here's our descent. 310 is our cruise altitude. Their winds are 272 at 92. So one thing we can do is go here to our descent page. We go into our forecast here, and let's go ahead and plug in 310, and we'll plug that right here. And then we got 200, 150, and 100. So let's go ahead 200 right here. 150.
Tampa approach, good evening, pilot club 832 with you out of 1,000 for 5,500 VFR southbound.
And 310 will be 272 at 92.
Tampa departure, your radar contact, resume on navigation, VFR on course is approved.
VFR on course approved, pilot club 802, and I just want to verify we are cleared to climb through the Bravo at this time.
279 at 76.
Thank you, pilot club 832.
279 at, what was it? 279 at 76. Plug that here, and we need 278 at 54. Alright, and we need 283 at 28.
Club 802, traffic enter 12 o'clock in 4 miles. Altitude indicates 1,300, height Cessna 310.
All right. So there's our descent forecast.
Negative on the traffic. They are company though. We do have them on TCAS.
Club 802, Roger. Looks like you have a slight overtake on them, so I'll continue to report the traffic.
Active winds right now, top of climb. That for our cruise is 283 at 67. We are level at 310. And our descent here will be forecasted here in a little bit, but we can go to progress here. And we should be at about decimal 7.8, and that has picked up here. And we can go to clock select decimal 7.8, and that's going to show our speed here, decimal 7.8. As well as here,
In a few
decimal
moments, we will be
7.8.
starting our in-flight service. We'll be serving complimentary drinks and snacks. Please look in your seat back for a list of complimentary and premium drinks. Premium drinks are available for a small charge. If you wish to make an additional purchase, we only accept credit cards.
Stop approach, Twin Cessna 998 Delta Mike.
And ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, this is your captain. We've reached our cruise altitude of 310 this afternoon on our flight up to Charlotte. We are expecting a smooth flight. Currently been airborne about 21 minutes. We should have you on the ground here in the next 45 minutes or so. Got the seatbelt sign off. We got our flight attendants coming through the cabin. Enjoy one of those complimentary drinks here on American Airlines. And as always, thanks for flying American. Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, this is your captain. We've reached our cruise altitude of 310 this afternoon on our flight up to Charlotte. We are expecting a smooth flight. Currently been airborne about 21 minutes. We should have you on the ground here in the next 45 minutes or so. Got the seatbelt sign off. We got our flight attendants coming through the cabin. Enjoy one of those complimentary drinks here on American Airlines. And as always, thanks for flying American. All right, got free drinks in the cabin back there. We should probably go back and have one ourselves, to be honest with you. Inside of the MD-82 here. Take a little look around. Back, and that door should lead out if it were on the ground there. Pretty neat plane. So we are not too far from Atlanta Center here, so why don't we go ahead and do a little nav information ourselves here. So we've got the Marco VOR on 112.9. Alright, Marco VOR, which is PAY or Taylor. I guess that's the Taylor VOR. Sorry, Taylor. This Taylor. TAY. So let's go down here and let's just get a little information so that we can share that. So TAY, and drop that right here. We are 16 miles from it, and we would be to the southwest currently. So we'll give them a call as we get up just a little bit to the west of it and let them know our position. So just a quick way to get a little bit of a reference of where we're at. And you can also see here on the map on my screen that drew a circle around that. So if I were to spread that out a little bit and then hit nav aid zone, you would see a whole lot of VORs pop up on the screen. Turn airports on, data. Alright, so one way you could have done this is we could have had, before the fix was in here, let's go do this real quick, TAY, do a delete and erase. So now we're clear, so now you're going to see that there is nothing here. We can't see that VOR, but I can go right back over here and turn on the nav aid, and then now I can zoom in here and I can see TAY right here. If I want to go AYS or AMG, that's also, but we'll do TAY. So let's go down here, back to TAY. Base that right here. Oops. We're 7 miles from it. And we are just about parallel to it, so we'll be straight to the west of it right now. And you can see this is our center line here, the dotted line going across just right in here. We're almost into Atlanta Center territory. And Atlanta Center is going to be on 32,975. So let's go ahead and check that out. 32,975.
Miles. 705 Pleasure approach 36 right.
We're 8 miles west northwest of the Taylor VOR. Or we could be straight south of the AYS, which is let's say we're short of the Taylor, we're north of the Taylor
Southwest
VOR.
2044 to set and maintain 12,000, 12,000.
20,000, 44.
Correct your flight 1522, turn right heading 210, expect descend to 4,000.
210,
7 Romeo 536 right, go to land.
Sir, good evening. Dollar 46 with you, passing 3,500 for 10,000.
Dollar 46, Atlanta Center, welcome, radar contact. Frontier flight 1522, turn right heading 230.
Gee, let's do a different reference here. Let's do race AMG, which is the Alma VOR. We're 45 miles south of there. You can see that here.
Delta 4 Heavy, descend and maintain 8,000.
Descend and maintain 8,000.
Frontier flight 1522, turn right heading 250, on a 726 right, localizer.
250,
Frontier flight 1522, reduce speed to 210.
210.
Atlanta Center, America 716.
American 716, Atlanta.
Atlanta Center, America 716, flight level 310. We are currently 40 miles south of the Alma VOR.
Okay, you're in Jacksonville Center airspace, just remain on the frequency for now, I'll be in a moment.
I am not in Jacksonville.
Dollar 46, flight maintain 14,000.
Dollar 46.
Gateway 1126, direct Nashville.
Yeah, maybe I am.
Direct Nashville for 1126.
See, I might have got that a little too soon then. That's my bad.
Delta 4 Heavy, fighting 210, descend and maintain 6,000.
A little premature there on that one.
210, descend and maintain 6,000.
Direct to your flight 1522, the airport's 12 o'clock and 12 miles. Do you have the airport in sight? Delta flight 1522, clipping approach 26 right. Dollar 46, flight maintain level 230.
230, Dollar 46.
Southwest 1497, Jacksonville Center closed, frequency can't improve today. Delta 1101, expect 27 lots. Correction, Delta 1011, expect 27 lots. 27 lots. Southwest 2044, reduce speed at 250. 250, Southwest 2044. Frontier Flight 1522, contact Atlanta Tower 100.1. American 716, radar contact 15 miles south of Alma, maintain level 310.
All right, maintain 310, American 716.
American 01, radar contact lost via the center ident. American 1158, Atlanta Center, clear the Charlotte Airport. Your radar vector is south, that is filed, maintain 5000. Expect 3000, 10 minutes after departure, squawk 4773. Atlanta Center, helicopter number 145, Alpha Hotel, just departed Atlanta, southbound, 2003 feet. American 11 go, we're back in your block. We're 5 Alpha Hotel, stand by, 5, we're back in progress. American 11 your back is correct, spec 22 to Gray altimeter 2986. Helicopter 145 Alpha Hotel, Atlanta Center, radar contact, proceed on course, maintain VFR to below 3000. Okay, VFR below, out of below 3000. November 455 Alpha Hotel. Delta 4 Heavy, fighting 250, join the localizer, just to maintain 5000.
250, join the localizer, to maintain 5000 on the floor.
Southwest 2044, reduce speed to 210, then just to maintain 7000. 210, then down to 7000, Southwest 2044. 7 Romeo Pop, welcome to Charlotte Delta to the ramp.
Atlanta, good evening, cargo about 8617, heavy with you about T-90.
Cargo 8617, Atlanta Center, good evening, and good evening, maintain call 390.
What's that, we'd like to Southwest 5 feet?
Advise on your back.
Full code. Radio check.
American 01, Atlanta, loud and clear, climb maintain level 350.
Beautiful sunset right there.
Climb 350, American.
Delta 4 Heavy, fighting 300 to intercept, and advise you when you get Atlanta inspect.
Send 3000 and we'll advise you in Atlanta fighting 4.
Delta 46, climb and maintain level 380.
Climb maintain level 380, Delta 46.
Helicopter 5 Alpha Hotel, radar contact, lost the altitude. Delta 2422, descend and maintain 12,000.
Descend and maintain 12,000, Delta 2422.
Elastic, I'm trying to call the center with readable. Papa Romeo, Charlie Romeo, Echo, Atlanta Center. Good evening, squawk 3475.
Center Delta 4, we have Atlanta in sight.
Delta 4 Heavy, equipment approach, only 27 left, maintain 180 knots or greater until advised.
Clear visual approach, 180 or greater until further advised, Delta 4.
Southwest 2044, descend, maintain 4,000, follow your present heading. 4,000, present heading, Delta 2044. Try to verify the southwest.
We'll study our approach.
10,000, take a number 19.
Echo Tango 100, Atlanta radar contact, climb maintain 14,014.
So we need
Delta 4 Heavy, 180
interest,
knots until depot, over depot, you can
270 and
contact the
240.
Atlanta Tower, 100.1 today.
240.
180 or greater until
Credit
depot, once
at
over
17,000.
Delta 4 Heavy, thank you.
Anchor between 22
Papa Romeo,
and
Charlie
13.
Romeo, Echo radar contact, maintain for level 270.
Counter. And we need balance at 210 and 9,000.
American 716, clear Ponzi.
Direct Ponzi, American 716.
Helicopter 5 Alpha Hotel, advise you have the Speedway Airport in sight. We have the airport in sight. Helicopter number 145 Alpha Hotel. 5 Alpha Hotel, no traffic is there between you and the Atlanta Motor Speedway Airport. Ready to service terminate squawk VFR frequency chain approved. Over to VFR, appreciate it. November 145 Alpha Hotel.
Top of descent coming up here at about 129 miles. Alright, back to this. We need 9,000 at balance. Legs. The credit 17,000 above 270 Baker.
Southwest 2044, turn right
Balance
210.
9,210. That's looking good. All the waypoints and restrictions are in here. So we're going to maintain
100, climb and maintain problem 330.
310 for now, and we will keep an eye on our top of descent at 124 miles. We'll need to descend down to 9,000.
Atlanta, Sun American 708 with sea level 500.
American 70 Atlanta, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Delta 2422, reduce speed to 250.
Reduced to 250, Delta 2422.
Sun 99, passing 4,000 for 10,000. Delta 99, Atlanta Center, radar contact, maintain 10,000. Maintain 10,000, Sun 99. Southwest 2044, continue to right turn, heading 250, drum on localizer.
Right 250, join localizer, 26 right Delta 2044.
20 verify, you're calling yourself Delta, verify the Southwest.
Sorry, Southwest 2044, force to habit.
We're direct Ponzi, so he's giving us just a little bit of a shortcut here. If I were to pull this up on the screen, you'll see where our variation and deviation off course is going a little bit further to the right. Should save us a few track miles as we go north here. So here's Ponzi here, so we're kind of just cutting the corner a little bit. I believe all this traffic you see here, that you see out my front window, it's probably FSLTL doing some traffic injection.
Over to you, Compton Gateway, 1126, thanks for coming on. Have a good night.
As much as I like FSLTL, I think it has a few flaws in terms of how it starts injecting along the way. Because every time I have it running, it seems to run into a little bit of this. And it has something to do most likely with the distance that I set for traffic to be in the sim from my position. I have to look at that a little bit. I believe if I were to turn that off right now,
Dollar 909, climb maintain bubble 230. Climb maintain bubble 230, $9.
yep, there they go. They went away.
2422, just gonna maintain 7,000.
Maintain 7,000, that's 2422.
Southwest 2044, contact Atlanta Tower over AJ 119.1, good day.
Atlanta Tower 119.1 over AJ, CS Southwest 2044.
So we are definitely going to have a sunset coming in here shortly. Already really have a sunset. Seven miles from our top of descent.
In Atlanta Center, hello, throughout hello, 1684, hello, 346. So 1684 Atlanta Center, welcome. American, and disregard.
just going to be skirting into Charlotte here through the Atlanta Center's airspace, and we got Charlotte ATIS online. So let's go ahead and take a look at what our Charlotte ATIS is right now.
22 to maintain 4,000.
So information uniform right now, simultaneous approach, suspect visual, 36 center, 36 left. So they are still landing north, that's a good thing.
Center, 3 on the ground, Charlotte West, come back.
Clear secret 329, Atlanta, good evening, squad 2647, information, hotel was current to Charlotte, altimeter 287. Runway 36 center, check via Charlie, Mike, and Echo, cross from Mike 5.
Squad 2647, information, connection on Charlie, Mike, Echo, cross runway 5.
Beautiful sunset there out the window in the left wing. Looking west.
5627 Echo, Atlanta Center, roger, higher in a moment.
Good evening, Atlanta Center, Southwest 2117, checking in with you for level 370.
South 2117, Atlanta Center, good evening, radar contact 10 miles northeast of Alma via wire cross from Larry at maintain level 350 and maintain Mach 0.78 or greater for spacing.
Cross Larry at maintain
miles to our top of
350
descent.
and 0.78 for spacing, Southwest 2117.
Yeah, 0.78 or greater, please.
Let's go ahead
Copy, I'll be doing
and
greater, Southwest
take a
2017.
look at performance here.
Maintain level 380.
Let's go ahead and calculate some landing here.
Maintain level 380,
American 716, cross Ponzi at level 250.
Ponzi at 250 for American 716.
November 129 Kilo Atlanta. 129 Kilo Atlanta, radar contact. Fly heading 280, climb maintain 14,000. 280, climb maintain 14,000, citation 1
Ponzi 250, there we go.
Center, Southwest
It's going
2394.
to adjust our top of descent.
370.
What I actually did there was adjust my leg, so I changed that from above 270 to fly level 250, so we'll be 290 knots at 25,000, and then that will start to adjust all of these, but these restrictions will stay in here.
2394.
Interest is still going to be currently where it is, above 240. So
Delta 1011, flighting 330, descend to maintain 5,000. Speed, third down, 5,000, similar. River 5627 Echo, climb maintain level 260. American 01, the Indianapolis Center closed, frequency change approved. Yep.
BLNC.
United 2252, passing 6,000 feet for 10,000 to a keep.
2252 Atlanta Center, radar contact, climb maintain 14,000.
14,000 units, 2252.
Balance is the bottom of our star,
Kilo, climb maintain
so we're 129 miles out from there.
And I have it fixed ahead to your route when you're ready.
So we got to be at 9,000 of there. It's just a good idea to know where the bottom of your star is and how far away you are.
Climb maintain level 200, 20,000 feet, advisor they copy to fit. Climb maintain 200, and we're ready to copy. For 129 Kilo, you're knocked out of the Birmingham Airport direct kiosk, Kilo, India, Oscar.
Should have actually been
Sierra,
a cruise
Kilo
mode
direct.
over here.
Clear to the Birmingham Airport direct kiosk, station 129 Kilo. Delta 2422, right turn 250, intercept the localizer.
Right turn 250, intercept the localizer, Delta 2422.
Southwest 2117, descend now to flight level 310, then descend via the Jedi 3 arrival. To land altimeter 298-9er.
Down to 310, and then descend via the Jedi 3 departure, arrival Southwest 2117.
Okay, American 1158, runway 22, taxi via Lima.
22 via Lima, American 1158.
36 center dry.
Tango 19er, climb maintain level 350.
Let's get some weather at Charlotte. Winds are calm. 2987.
310 knots or greater. 310 or greater, transition southwest 2117.
United 2252, climb maintain level 230.
Flight level 230, United 22.
Temperature is 21.
Delta 24, 22, the airport's 12 o'clock and 15 miles.
Where's the airport site? Delta 2422.
And altitude 2987.
Approach from my 26 right, use caution of United 2252 on break.
And landing weights.
Cleared visual approach 26 right, we'll use caution of the 2422.
Castor 1122, Atlanta Center, good evening. Your radar contact, maintain Mach 0.78 for spacing, and descend and maintain level 350.
Mach 0.78 for spacing and 350 for control.
That's center 3435 for the Cardiff.
Go to 343, Atlanta Center, radar contact, climb maintain 4000.
Okay, 14000.
All right, so we got flaps 28, 137.
Maintain 3000.
Trying to feed go to 1011.
Delta 24, 22, maintain 180 knots until AJ contact Atlanta Tower 100.1.
180 knots until AJ and going over 119.
23 miles to our top of descent.
Thanks, yeah.
We're 5627 Echo, climb maintain level 340.
Now, land departure, Vision Jet 19 Victor Juliet, climb through 5,600 for 10,000 feet of SID.
19 Victor Juliet, Atlanta Center, radar contact, climb maintain 14,000.
14,000, 19 Victor Juliet.
Southwest 2394, descend and maintain level 240, transition to 300 knots.
You can see here we're just inside of 20 miles now for our top of descent.
Transition 300 knots southwest 2394.
We're towed to cross Ponzi at 250.
Destination ATIS is 121.15.
FedEx 104, call Atlanta at 370.
About 15 miles out. We're going to start our descent just a little bit early. We'll go ahead and pull that and engage. There's that.
Delta 1011, Hartsford Airport, 9 to 10 o'clock, 16 miles.
We nav.
Atlanta Center, Angel Man 77 with you at flight level 240.
And we'll begin our
Angel
descent
Man
now.
77, Atlanta Center, clock 6573.
6573, Angel Man 77.
United 2252, climb maintain, level 370.
All right, we've begun our descent now.
United 2252.
Delta 1011, the Atlanta Airport, 9 o'clock and 14 miles.
Roger. The airport in sight, Delta 1011.
Delta 1011, you clear visual approach 27 line.
Visual 27 on this 1011.
Angel Man 77, radar contact, 25 miles west is, let's call it. Your radar contact 35 northeast at Crestview VOR. Climb maintain level 250 for your final.
250, Angel Man 77.
Angel Man 77, are you able to hobbit to arrival to Atlanta, the RNF arrival?
Hobbit 2, affirmative, Angel Man 77.
Roger, I'll have that reading for you in a moment. Just continue with thoughts for now.
Wilco, Angel Man 77.
American 716 after Ponzi, descend via the Banker to arrival, landing north, Charlotte altimeter 2987.
2987, descend via the Baker 2 after Ponzi, and Charlotte landing north, American 716.
Blue Streak 5329, flooding 330, or my 36 center, cleared for takeoff.
330 on the heading, or my 36 center, clear for departure, American, or excuse me, Blue Streak 51.
Delta 343, climb maintain level 230.
Maintain level 230.
Southwest 2394, descend via the Jedi 2 arrival, maintain 300 knots until Wookiee, then resume public speeds, Atlanta altimeter 2989er.
Jedi 2, maintain 300 until Wookiee, then published, copy the altimeter southwest 2394.
Castro 1122, descend maintain for level 240, transition to 300 knots. 240, and we're at Mach 78, so it's 270 for pressure 1150.
Okay, from this, maintain Mach 0.78, transition to 300 knots, please.
Transition to 300 knots, roger, pressure 1150.
Delta 1011, contact Atlanta Tower, 119.1.
Gonna go to Kilo Tiller.
November 129 Kilo, cross kiosk and maintain 11,000. The Birmingham altimeter is 2990.
2990, cross kiosk at 11,000, 129 Kilo.
Here comes our level off at 250 at Ponce. Ponzi.
America 1158, fly, we're heading my 22, clear for takeoff.
Runway heading 22, good to
November 5627 Echo, climb maintain problem 380.
5627 Echo, so we actually just made 340 our final, we got a pretty good head.
27 Echo, mid altitude, maintain problem 340.
11 miles to Ponzi.
Southwest 2117, maintain 310 knots or greater, resume published airspeeds at Jedi.
Maintain 310 or greater, published speeds at Jedi, Southwest 2117.
Echo Tango 19, frequency change approved, Jacksonville Center closed. Echo Tango 19, frequency change approved, Jacksonville Center is offline. For 9 Victor Juliet, climb maintain level 230.
Level 230, 19 Victor Juliet.
Delta 46, frequency change approved, Indy Center closed.
High frequency change approved, deal.
Blue Sheik 5329, show departure, radar contact, climb maintain 16,000.
Alright, we passed Ponce now, Ponzi.
16,000, Blue Sheik.
We're in VNAV descent.
Castor 1122, descend via the Jedi.
FMS is
Pre-arrival,
idle.
maintain 300 knots until Wookiee, then resume public speed. Atlanta
And
altimeter
FMS speed will mean that we're maintaining this 290 knots down to 10,000, then we'll go to 240.
Andrew Man 77, I have your clearance advised when you're ready. Andrew Man 77, ready to go. Andrew Man 77, you're not clear to Atlanta Airport, direct smog. That's Sierra Mike Alpha, Whiskey Golf, and the Honda 2 Aroma. Direct smog. Andrew Man 77, thank you. Yep, direct smog and the Hobbit 2. Affirmative, direct smog, Hobbit. Police Street 5329, turn left heading 250.
Left 250, Police Street 5329.
Delta 9964, Atlanta. American 1158, squawk 4773. American 716, expect 36 center information, uniform current at Charlotte.
Alright, we'll expect 36 center information uniform. We have that on board, American 716.
American 1158, radar contact, direct stop, climb maintain 13,000.
We're expecting 36 center.
Delta 343, climb maintain level 290.
Maintain level 290.
United 2252, can we get
So
330?
111.7 and 003.
2262, mid altitude, maintain flight level 330.
330 for United 2252, thank you.
Blue Street 5329, direct Esther.
Direct Esther, Blue Street 5329.
November 129 Kilo, contact Birmingham approach 123.8.
7003.
238.
003 set, 111.7 is set.
Blue Streak 5329, climb maintain level 230, delete the speed restriction.
Check some VATSIM here, so we have Charlotte arrival, information uniform. We're expecting 36 center.
And
we don't have Charlotte approach on or Charlotte tower on. So.
Your call sign is Angel Med 277, is that correct? Angel Med 77, affirmative.
All right, 2987.
9964 Atlanta.
Let's go ahead and dial that in, 2987.
American 1158, just want to verify the code is 4773, squawking 4703 at the moment.
2987 is Charlotte's altimeter.
If you type .x space 4773 enter in your pilot client chat box, it should set your transponder. Period X space 4773 enter. Southwest 2117,
intercept the glide slope, probably around 4,000.
47.
Down to 25.
Southwest
4,000 by Marjo will be good.
And run up to Southwest 684, requesting to descend a couple thousand feet for the turret.
All right.
So
Quick update.
47, maintain level 320.
Here's what we're looking like coming into Charlotte here. Here's what our route's been so far out of Tampa.
How's your ride there at 36?
We're crossing Credit right now, and then we'll be down to Banker. So let's go ahead and take a look at that in the FMS. Credit 17, Banker between above 13.
Angel Med 77 descend via the Hobbit 2 arrival Atlanta altimeter 2989er. Descending via Hobbit 2 2989er. Angel Med 77.
Coming up on 18,000 here, which is our transition out to. We've already set our altimeters correctly, and we got Banker between 22 and 13. So we're going to be right in line there. Be now descent.
Niner, Indianapolis Center is closed for Chambersburg. Over to Unicom, $99. Blue Streak 5329, climb maintain for level 260. 260, Blue Streak 5329. Atlanta Center, Delta 9964, head to Atlanta, flight level 360. Delta 9964, Atlanta Center, radar contact, descend and maintain
Transition altitude, nearest altimeter, 2991.
Descend and maintain 240, 9964.
All right, descending on down via Banker 2. We're now direct Banker. We need between 22 and 13, and we are currently at 17.4.
FedEx 104, clear direct bullseye. I pulled left, 104.
We're going to use auto brake of medium tonight coming in, but we will not arm this until we're actually on final for flaps and gear down. Our landing configuration.
Delta 9964, descend via the Jedi 3 arrival at line altimeter 2989er. Delta 9964, Atlanta Center, descend via the Jedi 3 arrival at the Atlanta altimeter 2989er. Delta 9964, descend Jedi.
Pass Bravo below in 17.3 mile.
Southwest 2394, contact Atlanta approach 133.47.
133.47 Southwest.
We get ourselves slowed down to about 250 knots here. So we're a little fast right now. Put out some speed brakes.
Southwest 2117, contact Atlanta approach 133.47.
Our speed's coming down in check pretty good here.
I'm pretty sure I heard him. Get your read back. He just stepped on when you said it.
Blue Streak 5329, climb and maintain level 320.
320, Blue Streak 5329.
Center Southwest 2394. Approach is not responding on left 3347.
Okay, you can try him again, 3347.
Roger.
Terminator Victor Juliet, cross Dabo at 11,000 in Greer, altimeter 2986.
All right, heading bug is aligned here.
Have a 11,000, 19 Victor Juliet.
Coming up on balance. Balance is the bottom of our star, 9,000. So we are set 9,000. So 9,000 is going to be what we're going to level off at. Then we're going to have to go heading mode and see what we get. Vectors from ATC.
The Banker 2 landing north.
Bank 2.
American 716, when able, proceed direct Marjo, descend to maintain 6,000.
Direct Marjo, direct down to 6,000, American 716. All right, direct Marjo, so we'll go direct in here. And we should have Marjo in here. There it
FedEx
is.
104, Jacksonville closed, frequency change approved, good night.
We'll execute that.
Center Southwest
And we're down to
2394.
6,000.
No joy on the approach 13347.
6,000 armed and VNAV descent.
Atlanta Center, Walker 2050 is at flight level 3.
Walker 2350, Atlanta radar contact, 5 northeast of flat, break, Southwest 2394, just try one more time, 3347. American 1158, information, uniform current at Charlotte, expect runway 36 center.
Copy the 807, center in Charlotte for
King Air Papa Romeo, Charlie Romeo Echo, I need to change your altitude up or down 1,000 feet, 260 at 280, same request.
I'd like to send 260, Papa Romeo, Charlie Romeo Echo.
King Air Charlie Romeo Echo, descend maintain level 260.
Descend maintain 260, Charlie Romeo Echo.
Delta 1465, descend maintain level 240.
Heading out 240, Delta 1465.
Atlanta City United 676 at Charlotte, with information hotel looks to come by on the bottom.
Bring spray brakes out a little bit, just get down to 240.
Atlanta Center, good evening, no flight plan.
X-ray 11, this is, we're at 13 level.
We have begun our final descent into Charlotte.
Castro
Flight
13,
attendants will be passing through the
Castro
cabin to collect any craft
1122 should be
one final
descending
time.
via the Jedi
Ensure
down
tray
to
tables are
8,000 feet at
stowed and
Daphne
full upright
waypoint.
position. Please also store any carry-on items
we're headed
either
to
in the seat back
11,000,
pocket or under the
that's
seat
my
cushion.
MCD is there.
Papa Romeo, Charlie Romeo Echo, Jacksonville closed, frequency change approved.
Charlie Romeo Echo.
Yeah, Charlie Romeo Echo 122.8.
122.8, thank you, sir.
Delta 3987, Atlanta Center, climb maintain level 230.
230, Delta 3987.
Castro 1122, contact Atlanta approach 133.47.
TSC for 47 for Castro 11, you have a great day.
American 1158, reduced speed to 250 knots for the Banker 2 arrival, expect runway 36 center.
No, 250 speed, expecting Banker 2 arrival. 36 center for arrival.
All right, speed set 240 knot. Vertical speed 2,000. We're going down to 6,000. We just passed 8,000.
19 Victor Juliet.
United 676 should have that on file now with information still. Looks like a by part of one. Got 676 on standby. Would you like 31 or 33? 32 is not available. Good direction of flight. 31. American 716, descend and maintain 4,000.
4,000, American 716.
American 1158, turn left heading 060, descend and maintain 6,000, vector to final.
Left turn 060, descend maintain 6,000, that's the final, American 1158.
Set your aircraft, Charlotte Airport arrival, it is Victor, departure, India now transit, Charlotte altimeter is 2988, India Atlanta altimeter is 2991. Delta 3987, climb maintain, level 350.
350, level 7987.
Listen there, Skyhawk 316 Bravo Whiskey.
Skyhawk 316 Bravo Whiskey, Atlanta Center cleared out of the Charlotte Bravo airspace, maintain VFR at below 3,000 feet until advised, squawk 2002.
Alright, clear out the Charlotte Bravo and maintain VFR at below 3,000 to advise, squawk 2002, Skyhawk 316 Bravo Whiskey.
Skyhawk 6 Bravo Whiskey, back track, India's current advisor to taxi, Charlotte altimeter 2988, expect 36 rank.
We have India 2988 and 6 Bravo Whiskey.
American 716, descend and maintain 4,000, the airport 11 o'clock, 14 miles.
We have the airport in sight down to 4,000, American 716.
American 716, clear visual approach 36 center.
Clear visual 36 center, American 716.
Delta 964, descend and maintain 11,000. 11,000, Delta 9964. Just be advised you were issued a descent via arrival, or clearance you need to descend via the arrival with the published altitudes and speeds. Wilco, Delta 9964. Southwest 1684, descend maintain for level 240.
Simulate level 502, 40, 1684.
Delta 1465, cross Aussie at 12,000. Atlanta altimeter 2991, maintain 300 knots or greater for now, please.
Alright, slats coming out.
NASA Center, good evening, American 3236, with you passing 11.5 or 14,000.
Center, November 540, Mike Papa.
7140.
American 2226, Atlanta Center, climb maintain level 230.
Flight level 230 for American 3236.
Delta 9964, descend and maintain 8,000, expedite descend all the way down, please.
Descend and maintain 8,000, Delta 9964.
Delta 1465, cross Aussie at 12,000, maintain 300 knots or greater, the Atlanta altimeter is 2991.
Cross Aussie at 12,000 or greater, Delta 1465.
Negative, cross Aussie at and maintain 12,000 feet, maintain 300 knots or greater.
300 knots or greater. Cross Aussie at 12,000, Delta 1465.
We're visual.
American 1158, turn left heading 030, intercept the localizer, descend and maintain 4,000. American 716, runway 36 center, clear to land, the Charlotte wind 1504.
36 center, clear to land, American 716.
2,500.
For 540, Mike Map, Atlanta Center, stay request.
Laps 28.
Okay, what's your destination and aircraft type, sir?
Our destination will be Asheville and aircraft type is
540, Mike 5, clear the Charlotte Bravo airspace, maintain VFR at below 3,000 feet, squawk 2036.
At below 3,000 feet, squawk 3026, I believe.
Negative 2036, you're back correct, advisor to taxi.
2036, German.
Not a Victor Juliet, fighting 040, descend and maintain 5,000.
040 and down to 5,000, 19 Victor Juliet.
Southwest 1684, cross Aussie at 12,000, 250 knots. Line altimeter 2991.
2991.
2 mile final runway 36 center.
Auto throttles are off, they're my throttles.
Delta 9964, reduce speed to 250, contact Atlanta approach 133.47.
500.
American 1158, let me know when you get Charlotte Airport in sight, be 12 o'clock, 13 miles.
Blocked.
American 1158, advise Charlotte Airport in sight. American 1158, cleavage approach 36 center.
Approach 36 center, Max 158.
200.
South 2299, Atlanta, climb maintain level 230. Delta 1465, cross Ozzy at maintain 259.
Cross Ozzy at 259.
Beautiful.
Center aircraft, Atlanta Center, be back in 1 minute.
So if I forgot to turn my landing lights on.
Reverse lights out.
Center's back.
6 Bravo Whiskey, ready for taxi.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Charlotte. The local
good
time
landing.
is
6 Bravo Whiskey, 36
7:08
right taxi via
p.m.
Delta.
and it's currently
50
about
via Delta,
7
Bravo Whiskey.
degrees Fahrenheit. You
Fair,
can now use your
716,
mobile
welcome to Charlotte, right
devices.
when able, exit to the
Please
ramp.
remain seated until the aircraft is
All right,
come
right
to
when
a
able and exit to the
stop
ramp.
and the
American
seatbelt sign
716,
is
thanks for the
turned off.
ATC.
Remember to use caution when opening the overhead bins as items may have shifted during the flight. We thank you for flying with us.
We'll get it cleaned up here. Maps are coming in.
Correct 2226, climb maintain, flight level 2, correction, climb maintain, flight level 310. Flight level 310, climb maintain. American 1158, Charlotte wind 150 at 4, my 36
Thank you, Master.
center,
Come
clear
on.
lane.
36 center for Atlanta, Max 158.
Atlanta Center, November 5th.
All right, here we go. Into the ramp here.
36 right.
Cox 540, Mike Top, 36 right, taxi via Delta.
Runway 36 right via Delta, Jeremiah Papa.
Firmer 0, Mike Papa, reset your transponder when able, squawk 2012, 2012.
2012, Jeremiah Papa.
Delta 1465, Atlanta approach 13347.
Heading over to 3347. Have a good night. Delta 1465.
Ta-da. Delta 2299, climb and maintain level 310.
Turn for Southwest 2299.
Apologies, affirmative. Southwest 2299, climb and maintain level 310.
310, 2299.
Gonna take a left right here and go into the ramp. An hour 12 minutes from Tampa to Charlotte. Not a bad flight.
Blue Streak 5329, clear direct kiosk.
Direct kiosk for American 22.
Negative, that was for Blue Streak 5329.
Blue Streak 5329, clear direct kiosk.
Not our Victor Juliet, descend maintain 4,000, the Greer Airport, 3 o'clock at 7 miles.
Down to 4,000, we got the airport in sight, 19 Victor Juliet.
Not a Victor Juliet, clear visual approach, runway 22 and a right downwind.
Alright, clear visual approach, right downwind for 22, 19 Victor Juliet.
Atlanta Center, Sonic 8117 over Sumter VOR 5030.
Sonic 8117 Atlanta, roger. Jacksonville Center airspace, remain this frequency, but now I'll give you a call here in about 5 minutes.
Roger, 8117.
PDI 2252, radar contact lost. Scott 316 Bravo Whiskey, runway 36 right, line up and wait.
36 right, I'm going wait. Bravo Whiskey.
American 2226, climb maintain, level 370.
370, before American 2226.
Southwest 2299, climb maintain, level 350.
350.
American 20, correction, 3121, line center, roger. American 1150, welcome to Charlotte, taxi the echo to the ramp.
Thank you to the ramp, thanks for the services.
Bring her in here to Bravo 10.
Scott 6 Bravo Whiskey, after departure, turn left heading 270, my 36 right, clear for takeoff.
After departure, heading 270, runway 36 right, clear for takeoff, Skyline 6 Bravo Whiskey.
River 19er Victor Juliet, the Greer wind 200 at 9er, runway 22, clear line.
Clear to land, runway 22, 19 Victor Juliet.
Alright.
River 5627 Echo, I have an amendment to your reading to Birmingham advised ready.
Alright, we're ready, 56.
On the APU bus. And let's go ahead and roll off engine 1, roll off engine 2.
5627 Echo, now clear the Birmingham Airport, direct Thrasher, Tango Hotel, Romeo, Sierra, Romeo, then direct Kiosk, direct Birmingham.
Alright, direct Thrasher, direct Kiosk, direct 5627 Echo.
Scott 540 Mike Copper, my 36 right, line up and wait.
Stand by just a second while we do our run up.
Dear Mike Copper, roger. Hold short of 36 right, advise when you're ready to go.
Roger,
Southwest 1684, line approach 13347, good on.
33,
Boarding requested.
Club 2613 Atlanta Center, good evening, climb maintain, level 330.
Passengers deboarding starting.
Alright, we requested our GP. Boarding or deboarding. Oh wow. Well, anyway, we'll just stay on the APU for now and let our deboarding happen. All right. Well, we appreciate you joining us tonight. Again, my apologies for the live chat being deactivated. Hopefully, it was a decent flight. Probably not my best work in terms of a live stream, but it's a fun airplane to fly, challenging airplane to fly. And, anyway. Hope you like and subscribe, and we will try to do more of this kind of content here in the near future.